Hello guys and welcome to today's video. I am so excited to post this one because it is full of Christmas festivities. I have so much planned and I am excited to get in the Christmas spirit. When you guys are watching this, I believe it'll be Christmas Eve, so whether you've already celebrated your Christmas or you're celebrating it tomorrow, Merry Christmas. I hope you have the best time however you're celebrating. I know that this season can be so busy for so many of us, myself included, but I really pray that you guys have some time to spend with your families and your loved ones and really focus on the heart of the season, that is Jesus's birth. Without further ado, let's get into the vlog. I have a lot planned and I'm really excited to get in the holiday spirit. Kind of tell you guys where I'm at with life right now. I just finished my last exam of the semester this morning, and then I took some time to just kind of rest because it has been a long exam week. Like, I am pooped, and so I just needed some time to rest this morning, and now I'm ready to kind of get some things going. I have not had any coffee yet today, and I am very tired from studying so much this week, and I need something to wake me up, so let's make a latte. I wanted to show you guys our new kitchen gadget that we got just like a couple days ago, and Branson and I love it, and we've been using it every day so far. We got this Breville grinder. I believe it's like the Breville Smart Grinder is what it's called, but it goes with our Breville Bambino espresso machine. And we got this because we had been using a really tiny like grinder that didn't grind anything evenly, and you just like poured it in and you had to scoop it out with a spoon. Always made a mess. And so we decided to invest in one of these. Oh my goodness, it is a game changer. You can adjust how long you want your grind time to be, your grind size, what you're brewing, all of that. So you can use it both for a coffee maker and for an espresso machine. But I think the thing that we love the most is that it has this little holder so that it can actually hold your portafilter, I think it's called. And that just makes everything super mess free, super quick and easy in the morning. We love it, and if you've been thinking about getting like a real coffee grinder instead of one of those cheap little $20 ones from Amazon, we highly recommend it because we love it. It's also taken our coffee game up a notch, and our lattes taste so much better now that they're ground more evenly and uniform. So good. I just recently made homemade chocolate syrup, and it is so good and so easy. I'm not even gonna show you guys to make it because I feel like it's not even worth it. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. I love mochas. They're like my favorite coffee ever, having chocolate in it. And so being able to make it at home is so much cheaper and so much better for you than Hershey's. No hate on Hershey's. I love it so much, but this was just way easier and much cheaper. And I will put the recipe in the description below, but please, please go check it out because it tastes so, so good.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere.
That homemade chocolate syrup is so good. Please go try it. So tonight we are actually going to Branton's cousins for dinner, which I'm super excited about. We don't see them very often, but they are the closest family we have out here while we're at school. So it's really nice to have them. And we're going there for dinner, and I was really wanting to bring something, and I'm making cookies to bring home for Christmas that my Oma was telling me about. And I figured I'd make them now and then bring some tonight for them, and then I can bring the rest home when we go home for Christmas. They're called Pfeffernusse cookies, and it's a German cookie, and I think it stands for pepper nuts in English, but it's called Pfeffernusse, and it's kind of like a little bit of a spice gingerbread type cookie. But my Oma, my grandma, who originally grew up in Germany, she was telling me about them and how much she missed them, so I was gonna make some to bring home for Christmas. But let's go get the stuff we need because we're on a time crunch before we have to leave. So I'm gonna try and get these cookies made before we have to go. Okay, so we got the goods. There was one jar of molasses left, and it was on the very top, on the very back of a shelf, and I literally could not reach it. And I had to ask a guy to get it down for me, and he could barely reach it, but it was the last one. So I had to have it. Really thankful for his help. And then I had to buy all the spices too for this because this is like a spiced cookie. And let's just say those were the priciest thing about this. And it's one of those things that once I have them, like, you're not gonna have to buy it like hardly ever. Like, you don't use things like clove and nutmeg enough to really run out of them. Like, I can't imagine even running out of them in a year, but they're not cheap, I will say that. So I didn't buy them all, and I couldn't even find them all. Otherwise, maybe I would have, but I only bought clove and nutmeg. And I was supposed to also find, I think, cardamom, maybe not cardamom, what was it? See how it goes, since I don't have absolutely everything to make the recipe to a T, but I'm sure that it'll still taste really good, even if it doesn't have every spice in it. Maybe not as good, but I'm sure it'll still taste pretty good. So we're gonna rush home and we're going to make those cookies, and then we're gonna go over to Branton's cousin's house. But I'm like crossing my fingers that I can get the cookies done in time, and I'm also crossing my fingers that they still taste good despite not having all the ingredients. I have had the hardest time figuring out what to put on this ledge because it is so narrow that like nothing fits for all year round. So thankfully I've been able to find some things for Christmas that fit, but it's the perfect spot for all of our Christmas cards. So these are all of the Christmas cards we have right now. And I love Christmas cards so much because it's like little pictures of family that you don't see very often. And I don't know, like, it's just so sweet. I love having them up so much. And I'm really hoping that we do them next year. We didn't this year, but next year it's on my to-do list for sure. I am rolling out the cookies to go in the oven. I put the cookie dough in the freezer for a while instead of in the fridge because it was supposed to be in the fridge for an hour or more, and I just did not have the time for that. So we put the cookie dough in the freezer, and I feel like that worked pretty well. So we will see how these cookies do once they're in the oven. Alright, we are on our way for dinner, and I didn't show the finished cookies, but I have a little container of them, and I just covered them with powdered sugar, and they taste really, really good. But I think I'm gonna cover the rest with icing instead, because it was like you could do either, but they're really good. And now Branton's here. Yay!
Good night, Evie.
Hello everyone, it is the next day and I just got ready and am going to get an oil change right now, which is never super fun when only one of us is home because that means I kind of have to wait around for it to get done. But our mall is right next to where we get our oil changes done, so I might go look around there for a little bit and glance at what they have. But here's the outfit of the day. I'm wearing this like charcoal gray sweater from Target. And then these jeans are from the boutique in town, 312. I believe they're JVD. And then I think I might change into baggy jeans though. I'm just really feeling some baggy jeans. Okay, yeah. Now we're real comfy. I'm gonna plug in the plant light so these babies can get some sun. It is on a timer, but I unplugged it because I feel like they've been getting a bit too much sun lately. So I just made the same exact thing I made yesterday, a little mocha, and it is so good. So now we are going to go get our oil change. Okay guys, it is a little while later. I got back from my oil change, ate some lunch. I just made myself a sourdough grilled cheese. And now I'm trying to figure out what to do before therapy because I literally have like not even 40 minutes before physical therapy. So I think I might feed my sourdough starter because I'm gonna try and make bread dough tonight and maybe bake it tomorrow, assuming it doubles and I have time to make it tonight. I think that would be really good. I want to bring some bread home for Christmas for our families, and I think that would be really sweet. Let's go feed our sourdough starter. It was in my fridge and it's just been warming up for a little while. I usually let it warm up before I feed it again once it's been in the fridge, and I'm not going to discard any. I'm literally gonna keep it that full, and so we'll have a lot of starter, which we won't need, but we'll feed this much anyways. One thing about my sourdough starter is that I wing it when I feed it. I never use a scale. I never ever use like legit measurements. I just feed it. I've been thinking about making a whole video on how I make my sourdough bread. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm gonna adjust the rubber band so that we can see when it has grown, and it's still a lot of starter, so it will probably be pretty close to shooting out the top, but that's okay. And now I am just gonna work on this little guy until therapy. Okay, I just got back from physical therapy and it was super good. I love physical therapy because I feel like they know exactly how to get me active without my knee hurting. So it's great. And now I'm just having some pink lemonade with coconut water to rehydrate a little bit. And I think that I'm going to try and finish that ornament before I start on the dishes. Here's what we're working with. I just need to finish the hat on the snowman and then his eyes and his buttons and then a tree, and then it's done. Brandon just got home a little bit ago, and now I am going to be making some mac and cheese for dinner with bacon and roasted poblano peppers. And I've never tried this before, but I'm really excited because it sounds really good. Hello everyone, I just got done eating dinner and took a quick little shower and washed my hair and stuff. I think now I'm gonna spend some time editing a YouTube video, which will already be up for you guys. Also, I forgot to show you, but this is how the ornament turned out. I think it's super cute. I love that the snowman is like this cream color and it's like fuzzy, and then this dark red instead of like a bright red. And then the Christmas tree has a little star on it, just a little Charlie Brown type tree, but I think it's super cute. I like how it turned out, and it's kind of like rustic and rough around the edges, which I think just adds a little bit of character and cuteness to it. Hi guys, I think I am going to just wrap up editing the video that I'm working on right now and then probably go to bed because I do have a little bit of a migraine, and so I am just not feeling like wrapping presents right now. So that's okay because I have all of tomorrow. So tomorrow will just be a super busy day full of cleaning and full of last minute Christmas stuff. See you tomorrow!
Tell me, honey, will we go far?
Listen, baby, don't break my heart.
Yeah, this road is long ahead. Yeah, this road is long ahead. Let's take it.
Hello everyone and good morning. It is the next day. And I ended up going to bed without doing some of the things that I had planned on doing last night. Like I didn't wrap any gifts, and we actually didn't do the puzzle, which we do literally every night. So we have an extra one to do tonight, but that's okay. I went to bed kind of with a bit of a headache, and I still have that headache, so I've been waking up a little slow. I made some sourdough this morning, and we're gonna be letting that rise throughout the day and doing some stretch and folds. So you guys will get to see a little bit of what that process looks like. I think I'm going to go ahead and make myself a coffee to wake up and try and get rid of this headache a little bit. Let me know if you guys that have migraines ever find that caffeine helps. Like scientifically, I know why it helps because it dilates your blood vessels, which are constricted typically when you have a migraine. So it makes sense, but it makes me want to drink coffee every single time I have a headache, because it helps. And no, I'm not addicted to caffeine, but caffeine does help my headache. Like even if I get a headache at night and I have a coffee, it just helps a little bit, takes the edge off. But anyways, it's probably not a great habit. One of the nice things about just moving is that we definitely have enough boxes. And of course, we're turning on a Christmas movie while we wrap gifts.
Know now what we'll find.
Take a chance, love.
Any doubt behind.
Well, I am only halfway through wrapping my gifts and ran out of tape and realized I don't have any gift tags to go on the gifts to label them. So I think we're gonna make a quick trip to Walmart real quick. Okay, I'm back, and let me tell you, That trip took way longer than I thought it was going to because the main thing I needed were gift tags and tape. And then of course I got a couple gifts for our nieces and nephews that I needed to buy still. So we're officially done with all the Christmas gifts, which is good because we're leaving tomorrow. But I could not find gift tags anywhere. There was like one package of the sticker gift tags, but I really did not like them. So I spent so long going through this store trying to find them, and then finally I found some of the like actual tags that were not Christmas themed at all. They're just brown, and they were in like a craft section where I would have never guessed they were. But I was determined to find them, and I'm so glad I did.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season.
This is taking so much longer than I thought it was going to, so I'm starting making lunch while I finish up these gifts. So far I have 5 gifts wrapped and I just have a couple more to do, and I do have a couple gift bags, so I think I'm going to use those because I have a lot of big boxes for moving but not a ton of small ones. So some of the smaller gifts I really just don't know what to put them in, but we're so close to being done. I just have a few more to wrap, and then it is time to start cleaning the house, which is going to be like the hardest part of the day. And I have so much to clean. Like, you would lose your mind if you saw how many dishes we let pile up just because we've been so busy that we have not had time to do them. So I'm gonna be doing that and laundry, vacuuming, all that good stuff. All right, I just cleaned up all the wrapping paper that I had sitting on the ground, and it's still kind of a mess, but at least I got it consolidated. Here are the gifts we have so far. We have a lot of them done, honestly, so I'm feeling pretty good. And then I had 2 gift bags. And then this one needs ribbon still. This one needs ribbon still, and this one is for Branton's family Secret Santa. And then I need to put a gift tag on that one still, but otherwise we're pretty much done. I just need Branton to go pick up some more ribbon when he's on his way home from work so I can add ribbon to my last 2 gifts, and then we're done. Which means it is officially time to tackle this embarrassing situation. But I'm just gonna show you guys and be fully transparent, but the kitchen is a mess and I have a lot of dishes I need to do. I am going to feel so much weight lifted off my shoulders when the kitchen is finally clean.
No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day.
Branton brought ice cream home from work, and he picked up the extra ribbon that I needed to finish gift wrapping. So, cheers.
Woke up cold and out of touch. The photos and the memories will never be enough. But if I could walk those streets today, would you still...
Okay, my bread is done proofing, and as you can see, lots of bubbles, and it's got a nice jiggle to it. So we are going to shape it, and then it's time for its second proof, and then we'll bake it.
Let it take me from your side on the last day of July in a cloudy southern sky. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop reminding me of you? There was nothing I could do but sit and watch the fire and rain of bullets fall on you. Oh, if God will send his angels down and wash the blood from your blood. Will the rain ever stop?
Okay, I wanted to show you guys the bread that came out of the oven. I think this is by far the best loaf that I have ever made. It has a super nice, what is called a beard, so that kind of like curls up. It looks so good, and it's actually like really squishy, which I don't know if I've had a bread this squishy yet. They're usually a little bit dense, like on the denser side, but this is really fluffy, so I'm super excited about it. Hello everyone, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. It is next morning and we're getting ready to head out the door and finishing up any last minute packing, but sorry I didn't film as much packing last night. It was just kind of hectic packing, which I feel like last minute packing always is, so I didn't film that. But I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video, and definitely subscribe and like the video down below, and let me know what videos you want to see next time. Bye!